All right, I'm going to get this out of the way right up front. Would you have thought any less of me had I started this interview standing on a chair?
No, you know what? I would have been fine with me.
Dang it, I really should have grabbed that chair. Okay, no, all joking aside, how was camp going for you? Every time we talk to you, you're always a very positive person. But how's camp going for you? Are you feeling good about the way things are going?
Yeah, I think things are going great. Of course, camp has its highs and lows for everybody on the team, and there's some things that you look at, but that's the way it is. Camp is a place where you got to get all those little rusty, tendencies out, and so it's been really good for us.
I would assume every year, every fall camp that you've been a part of, it kind of takes on a story or a life of its own. What has this fall camp been about, maybe for you and for the team?
I think it's just kind of having that chip on our shoulder, and so everything's it's a dog fight. Right. That's what I think of. Every practice is a dog fight of sorts, and that's not in a bad way. Not that we're trying to kill each other, but literally you gotta pay rent every practice. So that's how it's been for us.
Yeah, and I think that either I asked you or you ended up commenting on that enthusiasm and the effort that you're seeing in this camp. And it's not manufactured. I mean, it's genuine enthusiasm for what you guys are doing out there.
Oh, absolutely. Because you know that if you don't come out there with it, then someone's going to hit you with it, or someone else is going to step up that has that kind of energy. So every guy, it's not about, trying to pump someone else up. It's trying to get yourself going because everyone else is already going.
You're the perfect person to ask this question to, because to watch you on the field, super aggressive. I mean, that's the way you play football, but you're the nicest guy. Is it hard sometimes to get that mean on the field?
It's kind of one of those things you learn with trial and error. Sometimes you're like, oh, maybe I come off the field and I'm too mean, or oh, maybe I'm too nice on the field. And so you just got to find the balance. You got to be able to flip the switch. And that's kind of the key to it, is if you can flip the switch when you need to.
How would you describe the play of the defensive line so far?
I think recently it's been really physical. Guys are learning to use their hands more, learning to stand guys up, and I love that. We got some great talent on the defensive line. It's just bringing out what the guys already know what they can do.
In terms of depth, where do you think the depth is? Is the depth where you would like to be on the D line?
Yeah, I think we got great depth, and I think guys are just learning. We have great talent in the depth, but at the same time, the guys that haven't had a lot of reps before, new guys coming in, the great thing is we have new guys that can make a difference, but they just have to learn the techniques. And once they get that, then it'll be okay, a little bit more trust there so that they can do their thing.
I wanted to ask you about going against this offense. It's certainly a new scheme, but the players have had plenty of time to start to feel comfortable in it. What is this offense like to go against right now?
It's hard. It's a hard offense to go against. I give my hats off to Coach Grimes and all the offensive coaches and the players, because they do a great job. They're catching us off guard. They're coming strong every play. And so it's a hard offense to go against, and that's kind of why I love it, because it makes us have to, harden up more as a defense.
Who wins more of the battles, the defensive line or the offensive line?
I don't want to – I'm biased. I'm biased. So I think everybody knows what I'm going to say, because I'm a defensive line.
I would expect you to say the defensive line. That's where you play.
Oh, yeah. That's an obvious thing. I would flat out say defensive line, but I'm a biased opinion.
All right, so now you've got 2 more scrimmages before the end of camp, and I know Coach Satake's talked about the opportunity to get everybody live and how much that helps. How much does that help you as a player to be able to go live in those situations?
It makes a huge difference, because, you get into a game, and especially if it's the beginning of the season, you kind of forget what it's like to actually hit somebody. In practice, you're kind of touching up on guys, you're putting your chest on them, but to actually lay some wood on someone is a totally different feeling. And you love that feeling, but it's like you got to get used to it. Just like everything else, it takes practice.
What are you hearing from Bronson? How are things going for him in Ravens camp?
He's doing well. I love watching him play. He's had some great plays since he's been in. And I think the biggest thing for him is that he's healthy. This is the healthiest he's felt since he's been in the league, and so this is great for him.
Corbin, great stuff as always. I appreciate the time, and next time I think I am going to take advantage of that chair. I appreciate it.
No worries, man. Whatever you want. Thank you.